This is actually a very interesting segue in Telegram's history. It's their 10th year of existence, and they're introducing now some social media features into it, which is really cool. And they started off with one of the biggest requests over the years. It's been to have stories included here. For those of you who work with Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, you'll know about stories. And this pretty much does that. You're able to place stories into your profile or into your interface, but it's got some additional features that are really next level, because Telegram is all about the ability to have your privacy kept and your security of your device and things that go onto it kept. It's designed around protecting your anonymity in the setup. You can decide where your stories will be posted, how they'll be interacted with. And then the next level of that is, once you create the story and you've posted it, you can edit it on the fly. It's non-destructive. It's like all the other things of Telegram. You're able to go into an existing story like you do with messages and be able to modify and edit them again. Okay, so you don't have to take down the one you've posted and then repost a new one. You can just go and modify it on there. So that's cool. Okay, let's get into it. For those of you who have noticed, there is a new icon on the screen here, and you can go to it through the normal menu. But here we're going to go and click on here. Sometimes you're going to see me clicking here, and other times I'll tap it on the phone here, because this is just a mirror of the phone. So if we click here, you'll see what we come up with, and there we are. Okay, so that's what we'll refer to as the back-facing camera. And if we click over here, it's going to flip to the front-facing camera. Okay, and you can switch while you're recording. You can flip between the two based on how you want to do it. Again, there's simple photo and video here. Nice thing is, if you want to record a video, you can just keep your finger on this button and it will switch over to video. So you don't have to flip it at the bottom here. If you just tap on here, it's going to hit a photo. So if I just click here, it's just going to create a still photo. And there we have it. Okay, so I've taken a photo now, and I'm going to go through a few of these settings. And all of this applies to you actually taking a video also. So if we start on the top there, that's to go back, saying a new story. This is if you want to download what you got here. Or if you do some edits on it and then download it, you can set it up there. Here's a caption. On this caption, we're going to put, let me just see if I maybe type on my keyboard. There we go. I don't know why I'm typing. This is a song, but there's 24 stands for how long it will be up as a story before it gets removed. Now, it's two options. It could be up, and after this time period, it will remove itself from the public space and put it into your archive space. Or if you set it in a different way, which we'll cover, it will remove it from your public space and delete it from your archive space, so it takes it totally off your device. It's up to you. But here's where you set the time frame. If you click here, the time frame for how long this particular story is going to be visible. Okay, and all of these settings, whenever you're creating a story, the settings are set for that particular story. So everyone can have its own settings. You can make 20 different stories, and each one can have their different parameters of how long they'll be on, where they'll be removed, who can see that specific thing. So we'll show you through that. So let's leave it at 24 because we're just doing it as a demo. Here again, these bottom areas, for those of you who are working with Telegram, you'll realize these are exactly the same stuff that we use for normal media. So what you did with videos and with images in Telegram before, and you still can do for many years, it's now also just translated through to the shorts, the stories that we're doing. I'm calling them shorts. Okay, so we've covered that 24. If you go here, you'll see it's the normal goodies that you can do. And I'm not going to do all of these, draw, sticker, and text. I think I'm going to, let me just see if I can go back here. I'm having to touch on the screen here and see if I could navigate backwards. Okay, I think I'm in a safe zone. So here, if we wanted to have some text on the screen, we could click over there. Let me tap on the screen. Okay, I'm tapping both sides. We're going to call this, maybe just call it PC so that we have it correct. And with this, you could do resizing and all of the usual stuff. So you can put these text on them, change the colors, align, choose fonts, the usual. Okay, if you're not familiar with Telegram stuff, then you can just go and fiddle with the general things of what Telegram offers. Okay, here the other part is here, and this works for video and for images. It's all of these settings, like you can do the enhance, the exposure, you can play around with that, saturation. All of these things are available. And if you scroll up, let's see, we can go further up. You have all of these other settings. So it's tons of settings that are part of Telegram's ecosystem. And I'm kind of just doing this for the sake of those people who aren't familiar with it. So if I say done, we've got it here. Yes, the other thing that I think I just want to note here, this particular button here is for stickers. So these are stickers that you make in Telegram, and I've made quite a few stickers of people's faces and stuff, which you can apply. And in the same space, you can also apply photos that is in your gallery or that are online. So if I click the sticker button here, you'll see we've got a whole lot of stickers here that I've done over time. So I'm going to just take this one and I'm going to click this, and there you see it's, if you don't want it, you drag it down. As you drag it, you'll see the bin there, but I want to keep this. So, you can do the usual movement and editing on the different parts. So that's to drop in a sticker there. If you go into the same space and you go here, this thing shows you a photo with a little plus sign. And if you click there, you can go in to placing photos in the space. So you can go in and let's say we're going to put that photo and we're going to size it and maybe just move it up there. Okay, so this is the kind of edits you can do, and this is on a still picture. The background is a still picture, but you could also have a video there, and I'll show you how to do that, but it pretty much works exactly the same. Here is where the power comes in. So when we have what we have here now and say we're happy with that positioning, we then go to next. So if you click on next, this is where the powerful side and your privacy is protected in Telegram. Every story that you create, you decide who your audience is going to be. So these are kind of 4 categories to help you navigate to it quickly. And it's self-explanatory. Yeah, this is if you send to everybody, that's only to your contacts. Close friends, it's a list that you make up of your close friends. Say you're used to maybe going out hiking, and these are your friends where you want to share your hiking stories with. Then you create this list and you make that available. Or you could just have it to a selected person, a contact. In my case, I'm doing this so that I could send it. This studio here is my own thing, so I can just use it in the example. Or if you come to everybody, you click on everybody, click exclude people, and it gives you a list of all your contacts, and you can decide who you want to exclude on it. The other thing is that's really cool here is that if you send it through, you can allow who can screenshot your story or who can download your story. At the moment, everybody that you give permission to here in this list of 4, they can download or screenshot. If I switch this off, you'll see a notice comes and says downloading and taking screenshots will be disabled for this story. What is important to note is it's per story. So it's not a category that everything you post is either available to your list of friends or not your list of friends or to your private people. It's not like that global setting. This is a granular setting. Each story that you push out, you can define who it is. So you could set it up that whenever you post this, now you're going to put this particular story on, only one person's going to see it. So if it's, for example, your husband or your wife, and you only want them to see that, you can set that exclusively here. If you're busy sending up things about your holiday and you don't want your colleagues or your boss to see what's going on, you can go say, okay, your contacts, and you can exclude those people, your boss and your colleagues maybe at work, so they won't see it. But it's per post, so it's not a category. It's not like a general thing that whatever you post is going to fall into that category. So that's actually quite cool. I'm going to put this back on. And then here's a feature that I spoke about earlier about the time zone. When you set it up, say, for 6 hours or 12 hours, and then it will remove itself. if this is on, if it's posted to my profile, it will post it to your profile. After that time is over, that story will be removed from the public space and move into your archive space automatically. But if you disable this, after that particular time, it will just delete from the phone. So if I switch this off, you see it says the story will disappear after it expires. Okay, and that's that 24, that 12-hour story. Okay, so we have that on now, and I'm going to post the story. So let's post it. So you notice here now on top, in the previous screens that we had when we were in this interface, there was nothing on top here. Here you can see my story, and it's got a color around the image, which means there's a story that you probably haven't seen there. Now, if other people are posting stories, all little dots will be up here, and you could sort of scroll through, and when you pull them down, you can see more of them and click the ones you want to have a look at. Okay, so you're able to do that. I'm going to just add another one, a little small video clip, and then we'll go into that to see the powerful feature of your ability to edit them once you've uploaded them without taking them down first, okay? As I said, it's similar to any media that you send on Telegram that you're able then to edit, and then it gives notification that it's been edited. So let me click here by the camera again. And I am not going to take, I think this thing is taking a photo of the background. Yeah, I'm just flipping it up there so we can, okay, that's the video, but okay, maybe I should just take that as a video. So how we record here now, I'm going to press on this, and when I press on this, it starts recording. While keeping down, if I slide across to this, it will flip to the other camera, but keep recording, so it will flip back, front camera, back, front camera. And as I mentioned, if we have a fancy camera, a fancy phone camera that's able to do the director view that you can video back and front at the same time, this stories will be able to do that. We'll be able to use that feature. But if I, for example, on this particular front video screen, and I want to lock it over here, I can just slide it across. This, which is my media gallery, will change into a lock. So I'll move it across and it will lock there. And then I can just tap on this one to flip front and back, but the recorder will still go. So I don't have to keep my finger on the setup. Okay, so I'm going to do it. Firstly, I am going to just keep it on. My finger is on there. You see it automatically turns. And then if I move across, you see it goes to that side. And I come to the middle. I move again across. It comes there. Now I'm going to go across and just go right across to the lock and let go. And now it's still busy recording. Where's my hand? Here's my hand. So it's still busy recording, and it will do the minute record as the stories go. And now if I go and I tap here, it will just turn around, but the video just keeps going. So I don't have to keep my finger on it. Okay, when I'm done here, I can take it there, drag it to the middle and let go, and it will stop. Okay, so I'm going to just stop it there. Here you can hear the audio will be playing back. If I don't want the story to go through with audio, I can just disable the audio here, so there'll be no audio on this story, or I could leave it on. Again, that download button is, if I do edits on here, or even in this mode, I can just download this video if I choose to. Remember, if you're going into your gallery and you're bringing in a video here, you'll only be able to take a snippet of 1 minute out of it, because that's the purpose of these short videos, these stories. Okay, again, you can put your information in here. Let's just say, I know it's crazy, I'm just typing along, but there we go. And just to show you the power with the video also, you also can, I'm going to see if I go back, I'm going to play it, and I'm going to do the edit. Let me see, I now go there. Look, I'm changing the exposure, changing saturation of the video itself, enhancing it, exposure. Okay, so it affects also the video, not just the still picture, all of these edits that we do. Let me just say done. Let me learn where I can click. Okay, there we go. So there we are. I'm going to just pause that. Now, if I wanted to add any elements on here, the same thing applies with the text. We can go in there and say, long. Same things apply, all stuff still the same. Again, we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to go for an image, and we're going to go for that image. Let's just put it up there. And what else did we do? Yeah, that and a sticker. We did a sticker. So let's go for stickers here. Let's choose the same sticker. Where do we have that one? Okay, so we'll put it over there. And then we go next. Again, the same features. So in this case, I also just wanted to go to my same account. So I'll post that. And there we have it. So we've got a video and audio. And it's still busy uploading there now. So if I click there now, I'm going to just see the still image while this is uploading. So we'll just hang 10 until this is totally uploaded. So we'll see the two stories appear in the background. And then I'm going to show you how to edit them. It's a simple procedure. You just click the edit button and you can go in, modify the overlay text or the comment that you had or the image. You pretty much have control over all of it. So you don't have to take the thing down and repost and all that sort of stuff. That's the power of Telegram. Or maybe I should just go here while it's still uploading. Okay, so you can see there's the one story there. If I click towards the right, oops, we click to the left. There we go. So you see it scrolling on top, going to the right. There we go. It's still loading the second one. So if I'm here now, I'm going to click here on the orange thing. You can see it brings up this privacy or privacy settings. So if I wanted to change it from this now, I could go make a modification, save it, and it will update this particular story. So I don't have to, go out and try and reload it and then choose a different setting. If I wanted to make this story now visible to everybody, I would just click here, everybody, and I would say save settings, and that will automatically go to everybody. Okay, but I'm not going to do anything there. Then if you go to the three dots, this is where the cool part comes. The top is exactly the same that I showed you now. Who can see it? In this case, it's just the one contact that I have. Edit stories, what I'm going to show you is really cool. Remove from profile here. These two stories are in my profile. I can take them out of my profile from here. It will move it into my archives. If I totally want to take it off and delete it, I click delete. Save the image or save the video, I can do that down. Because I didn't set it that you can't download it, that will still work for everybody. Stealth mode is a feature I'm not going to cover now, but that is part of your premium version feature. Telegram, you could do just about everything, but the nice cherry on the top is usually the premium version where they give you like stealth mode and a few other little tweaks, just to kind of make one feel kind of fancy at times, that you can do a little bit more than most people. And that's because we basically support the Telegram community by subscribing. In South African rands, it's about 90 rand a month, really nothing to be able to support the community and to have access to all of this. Okay, so let me show you what I'll do if I say edit story. Check edit story, takes me right back to, now remember, this is a story that's posted already, it's live. I can come here, move this to a different place, take that, move that down there, and when I'm done, I say done, and that automatically updates my story, updates, and it's got all those stuff. If I go to the next one, remember that's the video that we have. If I want to edit here also, same story, actually not same story, but there I can go and I can take that, move that maybe to the top and say done. And that story is updated. Okay, here's going to take a bit of while now again to synchronize it because it is a biggish size file, or it is a video after all. If I click here, I'm back to that one, go to the next one, we have it. And that's how cool it is. Okay, so if I wanted to delete here now, it would go delete. Ask if you're sure. There we go. And there, delete. Or I'm still uploading, so I'm going to cancel that. And then just delete the old one. And when we do that, we're back to square one. There are no stories on top there. So that's how it works. Really, really cool. think the big plus factor with all of this is every single story that you post, you can granularly control who sees it, who has access to it, and you've got full control over all of those stuff. It's your privacy because it's your material that you're putting out there. Not like the rest of social media things that if you put it over there, you're either public or private, only those two options. And really, you don't have much control. People can take it and utilize it, whereas you have control as to who can access it, who can download it, or at that level. So hopefully this gets you excited about these features. And it's just the start of the social media space that Telegram's moving into. I think we're going to watch this space for the next few years. We'll probably look back at this moment as being a milestone when Telegram, their vision started increasing beyond the messaging and meeting and video conferencing and storage platform that they are, which is incredible in any case. I think they're opening up their features really cool now, and they're doing it in a wise way that always respects the user. So have a great day, be blessed, and shalom to everybody.